Job's going pretty good, Jeffro. Yeah, I ain't been on in a while. I've been watching from a burner account though. I've seen you on a few awareness um, chats talking about people. So you might not have seen me, but I've seen you. I'd check it on a break or something from work and just get on for a few minutes and just scroll through my burner account. And it's amazing what you see when your eyes are open. Appreciate the prayers, Chrissy. Really do. And again, I don't tell anybody who they can go follow or anything like that. I watch with caution after I see people talking about other people because kind of way I think about it is like if you're willing to run and talk about somebody else behind their backs, you'll do the same thing behind everybody's backs. The job is going good. We're just trying to bridge the gap on groceries between tonight and Friday when I get paid. I don't think his name is actually Jeffro. If you look at it right, it's uh, Jeff from Ohio. Jeff, is that true? Do you talk about us in the awareness groups like they're claiming you do? I will give you the chance to defend yourself. I'm not just going to take their word. You're in here. I'm in here. We're both grown men. We can discuss that. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing? Yeah, I think it was one of those lives that was streaming Jordan. I seen you in because it's crazy that you can listen. You can scroll through TikTok, and the chances of seeing my live, the original live, like it is right now, uh, then it's like you the chances of seeing this slim to none. But the chances of seeing it um, through an awareness restreaming is most likely. That's how most people see it. Well, Jeff, they're saying that you do the same to me though. So I mean, but I haven't seen you talk about me. If y'all have proof of it, someone show me. Y'all got proof of everything. Someone could show any kind of proof. That's when I believe stuff. But it's like I keep an eye open on people. You know, it's like there's the trust of someone going into an awareness group and plainly talking to them and then coming back into. Well, let me point this out. I agree with you, Mix, and I've been in that situation too, but I don't think I've been that bad. Uh, most people who can go to the awareness groups, sit in there plainly with the same name, chat about somebody else, and then go over to another beggar or scammer, as they like to call it, and can sit in their room and clearly talk to that person and they don't get covered raises suspicion in my eyes because everybody else they've covered. They've covered everybody else who's done that. They was like, oh, well, this person's been over here in this awareness live, but they're over there in Tim and Angela's live, or this person's been in was in countries live, but now they're in Jordan's live talking to them. So you see how it doesn't look too great. It's like, yeah. And there's also people who stream her who make money off of her. There's people who stream her who just try to bring it. Same situation with us. There's people who stream us that makes money off of us, and there's people who stream us because they just think we're the worst of the worst, and they've got to get us taken down. So um, if I'm making anywhere between $1,200 to $1,800 a week, and you can look those numbers up on TickLeap, that's just kind of a rough. I've seen the lowest at 12. I've seen the highest at 1,800. So if I'm making $1,200 to $1,800 a week off somebody, I'm going to make daggum sure that everybody still thinks that person's the worst of the worst. And I don't want anybody to think anything good about them. And I want to keep that person in the situation they're in, so I keep my cash cow. That's not all awareness, but there is one who is. You can go look her up on tickleap.com. She's making that. You know, um, I think the person is. I think anybody who wants to keep um, somebody in a position to make money off of them is pretty low. And I said, some people do and some people don't. Travis, I don't know. I thought that was pretty plain when I said some people have gifts on and make money and some of them don't. But even the same one who does that, I blocked someone because of their content on their page was, for one, I thought the content was despicable. It's just you don't. I don't like being body shamed, so I'm not going to sit there um, and be friends with somebody who's plainly body shaming somebody else. You know, um, and to take the picture of that person's wedding day, repost it, and make a hateful video out of it. Now, I don't like this woman who runs that page, but I don't want anybody to go through what I go through on here. So, but it's like I just don't trust the ones who can freely walk in between both categories and nobody raises an eyebrow about it. But when other people do it, they get videos made about them, they get lives done about them, they get called out about it. So it's kind of like I feel like the ones who can come over to mine or anybody else's page and sit here and talk to us, but can go to awareness and talk to them, I feel like they're friends with them. Again, I can't tell anybody who to be friends with, but just know that like I would never. Anyway, kind of went off the rails just a little bit there. Y'all, hang on one second. Okay, I'm back. Such a pretty day outside. I was outside earlier. Now I'm sitting inside the room, relaxing, trying to figure out, or just absolutely trying to get some help for supper because there's nothing to figure out here. There's nothing to eat. Um, and so if anybody can help me out with anything, it'd be appreciated. Um, so, and we're just trying to get something to last till Friday because that's when I get my next paycheck. So now that little rant's over with, I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of. Am I frozen? Guys, can y'all hear me? I know y'all can't see me, but it's like there is nothing coming through. Okay. Oh, excuse me, guys. Whew. Well, one is going to be enough. It's just this week I fell a little short, but the next paycheck is going to be more hours. So just it fell a little short this week. Where's that crap up there? There we go. It was like everything on my end has got a delay. I don't know what's going on. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, technically, I'm kind of like radio now anyway because I don't show a video. So, and I look forward to the day where I can actually go back to doing videos and doing battles and everything. Pookie, I went this morning, and the ones I went to was pretty well cleaned out. A couple of blessing boxes and stuff like that. Also, it's your battery, yeah. If, Oh,
Yeah, not my phone.
use the other one. You only use the right one most of the time.
Well, because
Oh, well, use mine.
it's okay.
Okay. So, yeah. So, anybody could help with anything at all, guys. It'd be appreciated. We are just trying to get through a couple of days, tonight and a couple of days. I guess everybody's just listening tonight. Ain't nobody really talking. Only ones that want to interact are the ones wanting to be buttholes. Well, no, I don't know really what to talk about. Just keep double tapping that screen, run them likes up, I guess. That's kind of my problem. Everybody's just listening. I don't have it's like there's no. It's like I don't know what to talk about. Besides, I don't want to just keep repeating over and over and over about help. I don't want to just say it back to back to back to back, and that'd be the only thing I say. But it's like, yeah, I get that. I know I got a lot. I know y'all are listening. I appreciate y'all being here. It's just like I don't know. I'm trying to bounce a conversation off where there's no conversation to bounce off. Oh, but I usually have a lot to say. It's just I was on earlier for a couple of hours, and I'm trying not to let the hate bother me again. It bothered me earlier. And they knew they got to me, and they just kept on and kept on and kept on. And I don't want to turn comments off because the people that I do enjoy talking to, when y'all are able to talk and everything, I wouldn't be able to see anything. I don't think it's they got the whole subscriber thing only, but I don't want to ask people to um, subscribe just to be able to talk. It's just because you got some people trying to be funny with their bull crap and everything. So, yep, sure does. And what some of y'all don't realize is that resources aren't instant. I don't know. it's the ignorance of thinking that, oh, if you fill out a paperwork for a house, you get one tomorrow, or if you fill out this for food, they're going to give you this right now. Nothing on that list is instant. Nothing. And when you're needing something instant, what is being put on? Because we're technically still on a waiting list for housing. We have been since what, July of 2024, 1st of July. So almost 2 years of being on a waiting list for housing. You know, 211 will refer you to the West Tennessee Homeless Solution, and they tell you they don't have the funds to help with anything. So, but people think that just because somebody puts resources on their page that they're just a great person. And oh yeah, it's 100% getting worse. 100% going to. You know, we have been passed over so much from people working the system and stuff too. It's not even funny. But we're the ones that are scammers and beggars and defrauding the government. But people are saying they're single mothers and getting to move into government housing, and then they sneak their baby daddies in, and they all live together, and that happens a lot. It does. You know, and a true single mother with no place to live should jump to the front of the line. I think a single father with no place to live should jump. A single parent, just flat out single parent, should jump to the front of the line. And I think people with health problems should go next. You know, that's before it gets twisted for me saying that single mothers shouldn't get housing. No, that's not what I'm saying. A single parent that is homeless should jump to the front of the line for housing. But someone pretending to be single just to get the housing should not get it. So that's just my opinion. But I said, if anybody can find in their heart to help us out to get a few groceries, something to eat for the night, we got to make it till Friday. We're just trying to bridge a gap here. We're not asking for the room; it's paid for and covered. We're not asking for anything else, but just a little help on some groceries for a couple of days. Huh. What would make them give away free frosties and fries? Oh,
I think I did say something about that.
March Madness is still going on. That blows my mind. Isn't it like April? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I think I just forgot about it.
Championship. Okay. I don't watch basketball. College or pros. I don't watch either one of them. How long of a wait was it to get one? I bet you it was a long wait. Thank you, sweet and sassy. I know. Huh. River, I'm like you though. We're not really close to a Wendy's. Drive through wrapped around the building. Yeah. I imagine. When Sonic used to do the what was it? There used to be quarter corn dogs.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you couldn't find a stall to pull into
Mm-mm.
on Tuesday nights.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I got to pause for 1 second. I'll be right back. Well, you trolls are just having a blast that we don't have nothing to eat. Y'all just
That
having
is so sad.
y'all just having so much fun with that we don't have nothing to eat.
That is so sad.
It's like I just that blows my mind. Sherry Lynn, you're 100% right, and I hope it never does. I really don't. I hope and pray that anybody who is making fun of someone because they don't have something to eat or they don't have a house, or where they dress. I hope something never happens to them and they've got to experience it. Um, because they're going to be in for a rude awakening. Everybody's like, well, I got this and I got that, and I got family to do this. You don't know what you got until you're facing it. Um, and to sit here and make fun of someone because they don't have something to eat, it's just like,
Well, I think we just need to let God take care of it. God take care of them.
I don't need to eat. Yeah, we all need to eat. We all need food. We all need nutrition in our system. Mandy, for a lot of my followers, they DM me. We've been talking DMs and stuff. They've been checking on us. I've been telling them. They've been asking when we're going live. I haven't been able to because of the way the work schedule was flowing. I got a Tuesday off. I was like, hey, I ain't going to lie. Hey, beach girl. You know, so, yeah, you're right, Sassy. Guy, what do you do for a living? Tina, we used to do battles. Um, but the situation right now, we can't do battles. Yeah, then I asked about you. I said, you asked, well, actually, you didn't ask. You made a statement. And then I asked about you. See, yours is get up and get a job. That would be a statement. Mine was a question. No, you didn't ask what I was doing. You said get up and get a job. Well, I do work, but you didn't ask that. See, you made a statement. So I don't think you've been. I don't think you're very clear on what a question and a statement is. No, this is actually the first time I've been on in a couple of weeks because I've been working. I'm on here every day begging. So that's work. No, this is the first day I've been back on in a couple of weeks because of work. Yeah. Hey, Ashley. They just sinking lower and lower and lower tonight. And when you tell it to your mom. Yeah.
Again, I'll say it again. God will take care of them.
They're just trying. And if you got to try so low to bring up my mother who's passed away when I was 13, then you're definitely
They're evil.
you definitely got a problem. Hey, Ashley. Ashley says, hey.
Ashley, they're evil. They're nothing but the devil's child. That's all they are.
They're trying to. It's a wear down tactic. It's what some of these trolls are doing. And again, let me clarify, so the ones who get butthurt over it can rest easy. I'm not saying when I say trolls, I don't mean awareness. I'm just saying the trolls, flat out. We're going to separate trolls from awareness. But they're coming over from watching streams, and they think they're doing something. And it's a wear down tactic. They're just some of them are just trying to wear you down until you get mad and you throw a fit or you break down crying, so they've got content to share. You know, the ones sitting back who need it to cash out on Wednesdays are the ones who are coming in doing the wear down tactics. Exactly. That's what I don't understand. It's like they sit there and they say, "What makes us?" They sit there and tell me, "So what makes you think you're entitled to someone's money?" Well, what makes them think they're entitled to tell somebody what they can do with their money? If I want to take my money and throw it in the trash can and set it on fire, it's mine to do that with. Actually, we're doing pretty decent. We're just I've been working a lot, and we just fell a little short on groceries this week, and we're trying to get some help to get through tonight and a couple of days before payday. Right now, I'm just really focused on tonight. We don't even have a wish sandwich. You know what a wish sandwich is? Where you take two pieces of bread, stick them together, and wish there was something in between. I'll tell you something I ain't had in a long time, and I used to eat them when I was a kid. And I don't know why. Uh, that's okay, Ashley. Um, used to see Uncle Larry just eat tomato sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
I'd eat them too. A little bit of salt on them.
Salt and mayonnaise.
Since they light mayonnaise on them. 2 pieces of white bread. Boy, you had a good little sandwich. I've not had a vegetable in 10 years. Huh. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've ate some vegetables. I'm live at McDonald's drive-thru. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Boy, they've changed their drive-through a lot.
Sure how. I never knew we had a lamp in the car. When we get a queen size bed in the car? I didn't know we had a flat screen in the car. Yeah. Sassy says, "While y'all there, I want a Big Mac."
Right.
And some fries, air melt to her. I'm not going to say who sent. Someone just sent us $15. We definitely appreciate that, guys.
Definitely. Thank
Definitely
you.
appreciate that. That we'll get a little something. We are going to stay on to see if we can get anything else to go with that. I hope y'all understand. You know, Wingo. I don't know why I said it that way. I was just sitting here looking at her name, and I was like, I gotta say it that way. Yeah, man, we put we strapped a queen size bed to the top of the Lincoln, and we knocked the back window out and put a flat screen in. Insane, guys, man, freaking insane.
Squeezed a lamp in there.
Yeah, we got a lamp in there. We use the lamps because the headlights don't work anymore. Oh, okay. I mean, did I misread that? They meant that we live there and we're not going live there. We're still though. We would still have to have all this stuff at the drive-through.
Lord, I can't even tell you the last time we've been.
I don't know the last time I've been to McDonald's. Guys, give me 1 second, please. Okay. I wanted to go say thank you over on Venmo. If you've helped us before and you're trying to help silently, what? Silently. There we go. And you're trying to help on Cash App by any chance, I do not have Cash App anymore. Awareness gets the W on getting my Cash App shut down. And it almost cost me my first paycheck. Because I didn't know it was shut down until a couple of days before payday. So, yeah.
But now they want you to get up and go to work.
Yeah, but they want to shut down how I'm getting paid.
Yeah. Make that make sense.
Yeah. But guys, we got $15. That will get us something for tonight, and I'm gonna make it stretch as far as it'll stretch. You know, it may do tonight and tomorrow's lunch. I don't know. We all know how high or food prices are. But if anybody else could help with anything extra to go to that, it's going towards food. We've just got tonight and 2 other days. To make it till payday. So, and that's all we're trying to do is just make it to payday. I didn't see Nicole on, Terry. We're doing pretty good, other than just short on some groceries this week. We did get a little help just a second ago with $15, and it's definitely appreciated, guys. Cannot tell you how much we do appreciate that. I don't overlook any blessings, guys. It's thank you so much. Oh, okay. I'm with you now. Yeah, I was talking to her one night, and seems like she told me something about she was being harassed on here. Uh, and then I couldn't send a message back to her, so I didn't know what had happened. And it's sad when people delete their accounts because they get harassed. It's like, do you want to talk for a second? Because I need to go to the restroom.
Hey, y'all. He'll be back in just a minute. Hey, Wingo. Let's see. I'm trying to think. excuse me. I don't think. No. You know what? Oh, what is the name of that makeup I just bought at the Dollar Tree the other day? A few days ago. Marie Claire's, I think is what it's called. But it's a dupe for really expensive makeup. But it's really, really good. Okay, here he is right here.
Y'all hang on 1 minute. You got a text message. Watch. The makeup will be the next thing on here. Because you said the other day, and the other day to you is like the paycheck before this paycheck.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it was
it'll be he's asking for food, but she just bought makeup. I'm predicting their next comment.
Hold on now. Hang on, I spent $1.
But that was back.
Yeah. Heaven forbid.
Before this last paycheck, it was paycheck before.
See, that's why that I don't get on there and say much.
Yeah. But I'm already predicting their next thing they're going to say.
But yeah, you're right. They will. But you know what, though? Just like, I think it was last night, I showed you that one girl, gorgeous blonde girl.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff.
Oh, you're fine, Wingo. You did.
Some of the stuff that they say to her just blows my mind.
That buck could have bought you some noodles. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't know how much clearer to say it, and I'm trying not to sound like a butt when I say it. That buck that came out of that paycheck, we did fine that whole week. We had groceries. The room was paid for, and we had groceries. We didn't come on here and ask for anything. This last paycheck, where I paid for Friday, paid for our room for the week. Our room's due on Monday, but I paid it on Friday when I got paid. We bought some groceries. We had enough to get through the weekend and lunch today. No, the weekend, Monday, and lunch today. So that buck that she's talking about wasn't even out of this last paycheck. It was the paycheck way before the other paycheck. So.
Okay, I tell y'all, this is what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to go through my makeup. And I'm going to send everybody something out of my makeup. And I will never, ever, ever again. So that way, then these trolls on here, they'll leave me alone every time I spend $1. Okay? I will never buy any more makeup ever again for the rest of my life. But like I was saying, though, I followed this girl, and she is gorgeous. Okay, tan,
Exactly, Wingo.
Blonde hair, goes to the gym, got abs, everything. And they get on here and they call her fat. They say all kind of stuff to her and tell her how she needs to get a job. This woman literally just started her own skincare line. And she has Her and her daughter owns a t-shirt company, and they say the same stuff to her that they say to us.
Hey, Christine. Hey, Harmony. I've been working a lot. I had a random Tuesday off, and I was like, you know what? It kind of did fall perfectly because we needed some help with some food. Uh, and we've gotten $15, so I definitely appreciate that. Who's deflecting? I do. I love the new job. What question do you have there, Amy? Y'all, hang on one second. Let's see. Hey, blessed. What am I supposed to be deflecting? Y'all feel like I'm deflecting something? Thank you again, Wingo. I appreciate that. I do love the job. Just some weird hours. It's ever too early to go on or too late. And the last thing I want to do after coming home from work is sit here and um, put up with a bunch of trolls. So if I could just come on here and talk, Texas wide, I can't say what kind of work. I'm not giving any information about what kind of work. um, yeah, and Wingo, we've been answering everybody through um, DMs. I've been trying to keep in touch with everybody who actually, people was texting asking how we was doing and everything. I think I'm just answering that. Like Hot Mess Jess, how many profiles do you need? Okay, so oh no, I'm fine with if anybody wants to DM and say, hey, how you guys doing? just checking on y'all. Wondering, that's more than fine. Um, the great thing about DM is I can kind of answer them at my own pace. When my schedule kind of balances out more, we're going to start trying to do lives, and um, I believe I answered them too. Uh, if I didn't, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, so we're about to go to the grocery store. We're about to go to the grocery store.
Okay.
Um, oh, Dirty Bird, you can hope your family approves of you. I'm trying to get to Jim Brown. I have no clue. But I do know that someone just gifted us, and um, so clearly to make the trolls mad with the 15 that we got earlier. And hey, Kayla, we were about to go to the grocery store with $165.
Oh.
We just got gifted 150.
Oh.
So yeah, yeah. I'll tell you that's a miracle, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And let me tell you, I definitely appreciate it. I don't know if they're watching. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
And guys, we're gonna get off here and go to the grocery store and get us something to eat, and we'll might jump back on after we get back, get everything put up, and fix some food, and um, and just talk and just talk. Shirley, the new job is going fantastic. I love it. Um, so, but we're going to get off here. We're going to run to the store and feel like I should show what record. You want to get up and get yourself together? You got to do what? Put your shoes on and some makeup.
Yeah, I may do that.
Hey, Jules, we're doing pretty good. How about yourself? The only bad thing, and I like doing grocery hauls, but the only bad thing about doing a grocery haul is we would have to show a part of the room.
And see, that sucks, is I love doing hauls like that. Love it.
You love doing all, well, haul your butt and then get ready. Y'all like that? That was a good one.
But yeah, I'd love to do that with any makeup and stuff I buy from anywhere. But I can't. And that's terrible. That's sad.
I don't mind showing the receipt. I really don't. I tell people who help us all the time, if you help, I don't mind showing you the receipt. You know, it's I mean, that's where it's going to. So
What?
And the person who helped is watching. And they said to, and this is their words, hang on, I don't want to misquote this. Phone's doing something stupid. Tell them I said they can stick the receipt up their ass. So I tell you, we about to make it last as long as it can last, and then when we get paid Friday, we're gonna add more to it. Y'all hang on 1 second. So, thank you everybody who did help. Thank you everybody who came in and talked. Like I said, after we get back, we'll put everything up, fix us something to eat. We might get back on just to talk. All right, talk a lot. You have a good one. And again, even if I show the receipt, it's like, I don't know. It's already planned out right there by some of them that they're not going to believe that's where it went to. So, but yeah, Wingo, we'll try to come back and chat if we can get everything done before 8 o'clock our time. It's 5:44 right now. Then we will. We'll come back and chat. I do have to work in the morning, so we'll see. If we can get everything done by 8, we'll come back on and chat. If we can't, DMs are always open. And thank you, everybody. We really do appreciate everybody. Y'all have a good one.
Sophie and Ashley, guys, are all 100. Carolina Girls 200. Ginger's 300. And Audie, Stop Playing With Me, is $8.99. That's a train, yo.